Good morning. Hello, hello. Welcome. Let's see what we have. A taste mirror. Did I say that right? Welcome. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. Who else we have here this morning? Welcome, welcome. Well, happy Friday. Fantastic Friday. I'm Andrika A.J. Austin, also known as the Social Prenista. I empower women small business owners to see beyond where they are, elevate their vision, and of course, use what they know, leverage that expertise, and increase their impact, influence, and income in their life and in their business. So today I wanted to do a really quick scope about what motivated me and how I found my purpose in doing what I love to do. I do a lot of speaking, becoming more of a traveler. Hey, Lisa. Thank you, girl. Welcome. This is your first time on Scope. How are you? Thank you for the love. Before I forget, guys, we are doing a hearts contest. Hey, and we're doing a share contest. So the more you tap on the screen, give me love, give me kisses on the cheek, tap on your screen, and share with friends. Thank you, Lisa. You are entered to win a fabulous prize for me. It could be something in the mail. It could be a free coaching session. It could be, who knows, something from one of our fabulous sponsors. But what I wanted to do was jump on really quick. Hey, Patricia, welcome back. Thanks for joining. Just giving a quick story, quick scope about how I found my purpose in my life, and it ultimately became my purpose in my business. And it was actually inspired by one of my favorite aunts. She would always tell me I was her favorite niece, but she had probably about 10 nieces, so little did we know we were all her favorite, and we found this out at a very opportune time. So my aunt Trina was I think she was close to the baby out of about 9 kids, and she didn't have any daughters. And so I was like her daughter. We were really close, really good friends, and she passed away about 5 years ago. Well, I gave the eulogy at her funeral, and as I walked up, I had written out my speech, she passed of diabetes. And so as I was called up, I got the mic from the pastor, because of course it was hosted at a church. And as I was getting the mic from his hand, it was a cordless mic, something in my spirit just said, this is it. This is what you're meant to do. So I was in the process of giving her eulogy. I'm supposed to be grieving, and I'm like, what is this voice that I'm hearing as I'm walking on stage to stand in front, hey, happy Holly, but to stand in front of a church full of people to tell what a fabulous life my aunt lived and how we would miss her. The Holy Spirit, your intuition, your inner guide, whatever you want to call him, I call him Jesus, was whispering to me at the same time saying, you're supposed to be doing this. Hey. So as I'm getting the mic, walking on the pulpit at a church full of people that were there to celebrate the life of my aunt, I was also discovering what I was meant to do with the rest of my life. So for the past 5 years, I have spent time educating, empowering, and engaging with entrepreneurs from the stage. And so what a place, thank you for inviting followers. Hey, Plezzy Plez. And so just being in that moment and hearing what I'm supposed to be doing and learning that it's a part of my life's purpose, life journey. It wasn't just me delivering her eulogy. It was me being on a platform, sharing what I knew, sharing what I love. Hey. And so sharing about who I love and just getting that message out there, that was part of my purpose. One thing I regret from that day is that I didn't videotape it, but I did write my speech out word for word, and I literally, used it as notes as I talked. But it was 2 aha moments that came to me shortly after. The first one, number one, was her funeral was hosted at our home church where everybody in the family grew up and went to church and learned about Jesus. And so you could literally look out the window to my left. It's a really small church in country town, backwoods, Georgia. You could look out the window and see the graves, the burial grounds of my other family, my other ancestor. So here I was celebrating the life of an aunt I loved. I was her favorite niece, as she would say. I was her makeshift daughter. We were super close. And now she's gone to be laid to rest with the rest of our family. But it hit me in that moment that I literally stood on the grounds of my ancestors, guys. I stood where they had fought so hard for us to be able to stand, to have the freedom to share our story, to share our family history, to motivate and inspire others with their lives. They had worked so hard for me to be in that moment where I could take the place in the pulpit as an African American woman, full house at a church, deliver a eulogy, and at the same time be receiving my calling and my purpose. Now, not only am I a speaker, I'm a trainer. In a couple of months, I have 2 classes left, but in a couple of months, I will receive my training and development degree from Mercer University here in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, my aunt, again, her name was Trina. When you scramble the words, the letters in her name, it makes up the word train. So you go from speaker to trainer that was inspired by my aunt Trina. How awesome is that, right? So that's how I got my purpose. That's how I found out. Hey, where to start? Thanks for joining, Samay. So all of that to come together was really, really powerful for me. I miss my aunt. I love her. I love the calls and the attention. And so to know that as I took the mic, got the stage, heard the whisper, learned my calling and what I was meant to do, learned my purpose, stood on the grounds of the ancestors, delivered her eulogy, and then now to link it all up to my aunt's name, the letters in her name, being able to spell what I'm called to do, Trina and train. It was meant to be. So that's how I discovered my life purpose. You never, ever know where your inspiration will come from. You never, ever know where you'll hear that whisper. Maybe you guys are at a place where you're kind of confused or you're hoping you're doing the right thing. But it's like they say when you get married or when you have a child for the first time, you just kind of know when it's right. You know when it feels right. It comes naturally. You know, things kick in. So I say all that as well because I'm literally sitting in the lobby of the W Hotel here in Atlanta as a part of a 3-day boot camp with Suzanne Evans coaching. It's called Build Your Speaking Biz Boot Camp. So I'm here to get some tips and takeaways and things to implement instantly on taking my business to the next level with speaking and, of course, helping you guys, those speakers and trainers and facilitators and authors and other coaches that I work with as a coach, and bringing you guys some good tips on how we can make this purpose happen and shine even brighter. So if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and type them in the comments below. I also invite you to click on the little Perry Dude if you're here on Periscope Live with me. Click follow so you can know when I'm live and we can engage. I love to meet you guys. I'm actually here with a few people who recognize me from Periscope, so thanks, Periscope. If you're watching this video anywhere else, hello to my replay viewers. Thank you, girl. You know we're growing together. You know I got some stuff for you, Plezzy. I'm going to hold you accountable too, so get ready. That's what I came for. I came for me and everybody that I serve. So I'm here on purpose. I'm here on purpose. And I'm here on purpose. I hope y'all can catch all of that. But my replay viewers, tag somebody in the comments. If you guys are watching this on replay on Periscope, share and invite, and you can also be a part of the Hearts and the Shares contest. I'll go back and capture the replay and see who our winner is. It's Friday. It's a nice day outside, but I'm happy to be inside learning more on how to take my purpose and my calling to the next level, and I have some great, great tips for you guys. If you're looking to connect with me, my email address is in my profile, but it's changed as well. It's shorter, guys. I got so tired of trying to spell Socialprenista. So I have a new website. It's the same website, but a new domain. And it's www.thebossof.me. How about that? www.thebossof.me. Boss of Me is my business coaching program for women entrepreneurs. So it made it easy for me to remember, easy for you guys to spell, and hopefully you guys can find that. So that's thebossof.me. And you can visit there, join the email list, get a free gift from me, instant digital download. And we can stay connected, and I can let you guys know where I'll be in your city, in the city of Atlanta, online. Let's connect and contact me with any questions that you may have. I get some fabulous email from the Periscope community. So thank you, Plezzy. You're so resourceful, girl. Thank you guys for the hearts and for the love. I just want to sit here and watch them come in. I'm still trying to wake up. I was trying to give you guys a shot of my coffee. It says, wait, let me turn it. Hopefully I don't drop. Actually, it's tea this morning. It says, wake up. Y'all see that? Wake up. So I'm still trying to wake up. I'm glad you guys are up with me. This hotel is super sexy, so it's a little dark in here, but I try to sit by the light. I sat by the window. People are smoking, and I don't want to die. So what are you guys up to? Anything interesting? Anything you want to share? Anything about the talk? You can go ahead and put it in the comments. So just want to say hello. I love to greet greet you if I don't know you. Thank you, Plezzy. Look at that. Look how shortening your domain name will get people to visit your website. thebossof.me. What's new? What's good? Somebody tell me something real quick. Give me a little inspiration before we go back. I think I'm late for my break out here chatting with you guys and getting this love. I need it. It's my energy. I might be called on, y'all. They about to do a live. Right, able to Smith. I know. I'm so tired of it's like saying, thebossof.me. That's my new site. So they're actually getting ready to do some live coaching where we'll get our 1-minute speeches in a room of over 300 people. Facebook allows you to break up with people easy. To me, I don't know. Where did that come from? Is that just something you want to talk about? She put, Facebook allows you to break up with people easier. What does that mean, Miss Social Media? That's hilarious. You caught me off guard with that one. Explain yourself, Lucy. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, now I'm going to be looking at it. Laugh out loud, random tidbit. Girl, I needed that. Thank you for that. Random tidbit. Now I'm going to be sitting in this boot camp trying to scroll Facebook to see what you talking about. My side hurt. You can block your ex from snooping on you. Oh, you've been doing some research. Tamay, is this from personal experience? Let me go. Now I can't stop laughing. Thank you, Tamay. I needed that. Oh, that is too funny. Thank you for that tip. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, why is she staring at her phone and laughing out loud, literally? Okay, y'all, I gotta go. Thank you, Tamay, for the joke. Thank you, Plezzy, for being interactive. Welcome to all my newbies. I look forward to our next scope. Thank y'all for the love. I'm going to have like 25,000 hearts today. I'm excited. I feel like a celebrity. I told somebody last night I am kind of a celebrity, a semi-celebrity on Periscope and Facebook. They recognize me. All right, y'all. I will see y'all soon, and I'm going to try to stop laughing before I go back in this room full of people. Y'all have a fabulous Friday. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.